Oh, this motherfucker got the vibes with the water joint.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo,
This is real fly. You can get over there and take. Like,
I'm about to make a boomerang.
this motherfucker. So you can sit over here, bro. He gonna get this angle of it. What you wanna? You gonna go over there to get that back too? So you can see where he is. I see. You can see right here then, bro. Cause he gonna get this and that. Crazy. What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Man.
You can hear me? I'm good? Alright. It's warm too. This is fire.
That motherfucker, it's warm now.
Hell yeah.
And that way you can just, what, you gonna catch an Uber from here?
Oh nah, I'm gonna probably take the train. I gotta take the train, yeah.
But they got one like right out there? Or it's
yeah, it's
like
I think like 5-6 minutes away, cause that's how I got here. It was one.
Is that the one that's like right there by that Asian Japanese spot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna take the train, and then I gotta figure out what's my train to the Bronx, because a lot of them shits look like it's fucked up, but I don't know if it's real or not, because sometimes the app be like fucked up.
Oh, they got an app for 'em?
Yeah, hell yeah, got to.
Also, you know exactly where you. What? I didn't even know. I thought y'all was just going off a map. Y'all looking.
Nigga, it's 2022. Niggas there's an app right here. It's called Transit. But it should be acting dumb, bro. Like, so this the
So it'll tell you which one to catch and all that.
Yeah, so well, it's 11:37. I'll probably get the 11:53. So I get the Grand Central by 12. So then, you know what I'm saying? I'd probably take this train, but it's saying that there's no 2 trains. So I might have to take some other shit, like the upstate train. I'll take that to Fordham, which is the Bronx, and then I'll probably take a cab from there. Cause the cab from there is probably like $7-8.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, so it ain't bad.
Yeah.
And I get home like 1:30, some shit like that maybe. Like, yeah, so it ain't bad. But nigga, it's chill, man. We got to kick it finally. You know what I'm saying? Whoa.
I know I'm tired as hell. That performance shit. I can go a whole hour set too. Like it's just straight back-to-back hits. Cause you know I drop mostly singles. And I do albums too, but I do single bass because I know more people live with singles than they do albums nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's just the streaming era. Because more people can save me to their playlist, and I feel like that's how I blew up as an artist. Is me putting out hella singles, like back to back.
That's how I be finding out about a lot of artists too. Like they'll drop a fire single, but then I'll be wanting to find their bodies of work too.
Yeah, that's why I do like Trapped Emotions. Like it's gotta be like a specific Caribbean type of vibe, or I do like an EP, R&B EP. Or like next year I'm gonna do like an Afro EP, but then like I'm still putting out singles for like my Caribbean shit, like just kind of mix it up because I gotta cater to like the Caribbean based, the Latin fans, Afro fans, hip hop fans, R&B and shit.
What made you want to like make like a mashup of all that?
Just because I knew that's the shit I listened to, but what I really was doing at first is just like the Caribbean shit because that's me. Like that's the shit I like to listen to. My homies is Panamanian and shit, so this is what like I really fuck with heavy. But what really got me doing all that, cause I'm like, damn, well, I said there ain't never been an artist who did it before. So I said, why don't I just try it? That shit just worked. But the shit hella like stressful. Like that shit mentally it drain you the fuck out. Cause you think I gotta be 4 or 5 different characters within this genre by itself. It ain't like I can just do R&B all the way through and it's just working. It's like, nah, season-wise, I gotta be, okay, if I'm locked in, I gotta do nothing but this music. If I'm locked in, I gotta do nothing but this music. But then I gotta be strategic on how I'm gonna put it out to where it makes sense. So it's like that shit drain as a motherfucker. So it's kind of like my mind is always, now my mind really like, just always on go, cause I'm thinking like, damn. But it's hard, people don't realize how hard it is to tap into those.
Nah, for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta go like think about it. I gotta go through like the Latin shit with the reggaeton. I gotta really, okay, now I gotta put my playlist on. I gotta hit my boy Nelson up and Nani Avelli and be like, hey, do this sound right? What should I say here? And then she's like, yeah, bro, this should sound good. I think you should do this. Yeah, this beat'll be good for the girls. Yeah, say this a certain way, and I'm like, all right, cool. Use that with them, with Duolingo and shit. I've been doing that shit too, like to get my shit up. But I'm better at writing songs in Spanish than I am like speaking it. So it's like putting it together is my thing. Like, I don't know, I got this song called Esta Noche, which means tonight. That motherfucker so hard, bro.
Yeah, I gotta hear that.
It's different. Like,
I gotta hear that. Do you ever feel like you'll like just stick with for one genre? If
I was to stick with one genre, it'll be that Caribbean shit.
Yeah.
Because with the Caribbean shit, I can still do R&B. Because the thing about Wild Thoughts is a Caribbean R&B type of vibe.
Yeah.
So
that's what Chris Brown did with Wizkid.
Oh yeah.
That shit
even
go
that song,
hard,
even that song is still R&B, but it's still Afro.
It's still
like,
a little
I feel like
Afro.
even with Caribbean, I still can have the Afro essence. Because if you think about it, I don't know no Caribbean artists.
You don't?
Like if they say they're a Caribbean artist, like I mean, as far as like dance hall and all that, reggaeton, they Caribbean. But I mean, as far as like them saying, hey, this is a Caribbean artist. Like, you know anybody?
Like personally?
No. I mean, like that's already owned and established. Yeah.
I mean, Burna Boy. I feel like
No. He Afrobeats.
Okay.
See?
So you're talking about like like
straight-
Sean Paul?
Exactly. Like that, basically.
Yeah.
That's who really got me like that. They got me locked into
like
that.
a Sean Paul, but that was years ago.
Early
so like,
Rihanna, Sean Paul. That early 2000s New
Yeah.
York type of vibe.
I feel like dancehall is like it got taken over by Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Not saying unfortunate, but it's just that's
how it is. Yeah. And it's
how it is
crazy, though.
right now.
But
But it's still
Yeah, it's still
the
popping
essence
fire.
of
I just think it takes
dancehall.
one big artist to do that shit to bring it to the forefront. Because think about it, most of the dancehall artists is legends. Shaggy was talking about how his song should not still be #1 for like top dancehall type vibe.
You said he shouldn't or he should?
He was saying he's happy for it, but he's saying it's younger people that's out now.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about how because everything came from dancehall.
Yeah.
So it's like even reggaeton, like El General and shit, like people don't know that shit go deep. Like, you know, I know Nori said he the reason created reggaeton.
Man.
Like, come on, man.
Yo, I ain't
El
gonna hold
General,
you.
like, man,
I
like,
ain't gonna
come on,
hold
man.
you. Nori wilding for that comment. But what I
But
would
you know,
say,
you heard that though when he said
yeah,
it?
I heard him say it. But this is what I would say because me personally, I heard reggaeton like in 1990, either 99 or 2000, to be honest with you. When I first heard it, I heard of Ivy Queen. I heard of fucking Daddy Yankee, all these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Bro,
See, like
they
El
was
General-
putting on.
Yeah, for sure.
And
like
then
El
he-
General and Nando Boom is like the two people that really set the tone. That was dancehall. They like merged. They started that reggaeton type dancehall.
Yeah.
And you can go back and hear it. You be like, oh shit. You hear the beats. You be like, oh shit. This is what it is. This is how the birth of it. But it's just like Fela Kuti. He started Afro beats, but his Afro beat is different from the Afro beats that's out now. But he started it. It's like you can tell the forefathers who created. Like I know all my research on this shit. Like before I got into it, like before I did like Afro beats and shit, I met with like one of the top Nigerian producers named Mastercraft. He like one of those niggas that's like well respected through Afro beats. That nigga put me through the ring to see if I was like, if it was a gimmick or like, nigga, nah, you one of us. That's who told me, like, man, you gotta figure out where you from, because this shit shouldn't be so easy for you. Because everybody in the room I was with was African, except for him.
Wow.
You know, they looking like almost like a hazing, like, nigga, that nigga put on some beats that's like traditional. Congos, all that shit, fast paced. He put on another one, I'm catching a melody. He like, catch this one. Catch this one. Catch this one. Nigga, after like the fourth one, he paused it. He just put his hands in his head. He's like, bro, you gonna be bigger than Drake. And I believed it. From then on, that was when I only had one song, and that was Get Closer. I didn't have none of this shit I got out now. I didn't have none of this shit I established brand-wise. I just kept going and kept being myself and just doing shit I love. And I think like movie-based, like soundtrack, when I create, I think like festival-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do all my music for women in like the world for real. But I just think my music is making people dance again. That's how I feel with my music.
Yeah.
Like, it forces you to dance with these beats. Cause think, bro, Sean Paul had the fucking game on lock early 2000, bro. I think he was doing that shit with Beyonce, Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
He was like mixing that shit. That's what I'm like.
Bro, the first time I heard Sean Paul was like in 1999 with him and Mr. Vegas. That was
Hey, so
my
he was,
first.
where was he from here? The Bronx?
Huh?
He stayed in the Bronx here?
Sean Paul?
Yeah.
I don't know what he said in New York. I
thought
just
he
know
was
he's from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
He
Yeah, I know
probably,
he's from Jamaica, but I
stayed
thought
in
he-
Brooklyn, to be honest with you. A lot of Jamaicans is from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamaicans be all over, but like, I know like them house parties back in the day was in Brooklyn for sure. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he had the game on the chokehold with that dance music, like, and I feel like that's what really made me
Yeah,
start.
but it wasn't
Something like
just him. He had, you know what I'm saying? You had Kevin Little. I
that. You
think.
did have Kevin Little, him too. Elephant Man and them was just
Elephant
going
Man
crazy.
was killing. Beanie Man.
Beanie Man, he's still one of my favorites. I can't wait to do something with him. I want him on a Get Closer remix. Like I want him and Bounty Killer.
Yeah, Bounty Killer. Then you got I fuck with Mr. Vegas, man. Mr. Vegas is dope.
Spice is hard too.
Yeah.
Like, she is fire.
Yeah.
Like she going crazy, like, but she been doing it for a minute too. So it's like disrespecting them. Just like people see, like when they get to see me like in the studio and shit, they'll be like, oh, this nigga for real. Like when the way I do shit and like it ain't no. Cause if it was a gimmick, I would have been stopped a long time ago. Like, but like even when I be like with Afro people, you know what I'm saying, like with not like heavy Nigerians or Liberians, they'll be like they'll come to me like, hey man, keep doing this shit. We don't fuck with Americans doing it, but we fuck with you doing it. But they real like sacred.
That
But I
means
think
a
it's
lot.
because I made those relationships and people know like, okay, they talk behind closed doors like this nigga's official. Like, but that's why I'm gonna find out where I'm from. And that's what gonna be my journey when I make it that way. That process, my fans can follow it too, so they can be happy and be like, oh, he's one of us, or no, he's one of this. Because people be thinking I'm Puerto Rican, they think I'm Panamanian, they think I'm Nigerian, from Kenya and all this other shit, but I don't know.
That helps though.
That is, but I don't know though. But watch when I.
No, I'm saying it's gonna help you when you find out what you are.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
it's gonna
make
like
it even.
when people find out,
Yeah.
you're gonna make them proud of being that.
And then the thing is, I think for real, like people gonna really be like, they gonna fuck with it because they gonna be like, damn, this dude is real transparent, and I try to be transparent as possible. Who knows? I could be Panamanian.
No funny shit. You like a college basketball player about to get drafted to one of these
you never know, man. That's what I'm
nationalities.
saying.
Like,
Make it like,
you a free agent right now,
bro. Because they be like, like when I do Afro shit, they be like, nah, we claim him as Naja. No, he's from Liberia. And I'm like, nah, I'm not. But I leave them guessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I don't know. So, and that's the fucked up thing about America. Like, at least for the the Midwest, like where I'm from, we don't fucking know. Like, it sound crazy as hell to be like, where you from? Like, or what are you? Like, shit, I don't know, I'm black. You ain't just black, what are you? Like, I don't know, because people be like, man, you look like you something, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Because you know, I could be fucking Egyptian too, so. You never know, bro. It's so much shit.
Yeah, you gotta find out.
I'm definitely waiting on it. I'm waiting for like the big thing. I want to do like, have everybody with me, like to document the shit, and then that way I can go to wherever I'm from and really just, you know.
That'll be hard too, yeah. Once you find out what you are, you can
and then
find
plan
out.
a trip and then touch base and then have them like come out and start meeting me and shit, run out through the city. Cause that's what because I just create music, bro. Just like, that's what really got me like hooked.
Yeah.
I don't do it for the money. Like I said, if I would have did that, I would have been done a long time ago. This shit I do is because I love this shit. Like I actually like performing. Like that's what I do. I feel like I'm supposed to be an entertainer for people, you know what I'm saying? Like even if I gotta miss out on holidays to make sure that people are entertained, I can hop back to my kid by the end of the day, but I feel like my job here is to perform for people. Like I'm an entertainer. You know, you got certain people that's meant to do shit, athletic and shit. I mean, I am athletic, you know, I can flip, do all that shit, but I think making music, bro. I got videos from when I was 2, holding the Nintendo
Damn.
controller, the 64.
Yeah.
And singing like.
That's
listening
fire.
to Tupac, Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying? Donnell Jones, Music
man.
Soul Child,
Yeah.
Avant. I'm like, let me see. I got like, the videos be crazy because I'm like, damn, bro. Because it's like, I be wondering where it come from, but my pops used to always.
Definitely comes from those inspirations for sure.
Yeah, for sure. My pops used to always embed that shit in my head too. Like, with everything. Like, music was everything. We get out of school, if I don't see him because he working 3 jobs, best believe he in that closet playing music. that'll wake me up. I go in there and just see him playing music with his head. It's when, you had the Walkman on, and he'd have that bitch on, just playing it. And I'll be sitting there just vibing, not even knowing what's going on. But once you get down to life, you know how you look back at shit and be like, damn, this makes sense. That's why this shit was happening. Cause bro, who would have thought, after all the shit I've been through, I'll be doing music. I ain't even.
Who would have thought?
Bro, I'm telling you, like.
But that's something that you just love.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I'll be real honest, that's why I said it's a blessing, bro. When I made a promise to God, like with everything I do, like I said I was gonna just be, I don't know. I made a promise to God I'd change, and I said I'd stick to something I ain't gonna give up. But everything else, this is probably the only thing I didn't give up on. So this is like, yeah, this is a vibe. I'm trying to show you that video of me singing. I was a kid, but this mug ain't trying to play. But yeah, man, yeah, I've been doing this for like, I would say 2 years old, because I think like my 5th grade, I started wanting to do that shit. And I used to practice being on 106 and Park and all that, bro. It was crazy.
Wow.
Bro, that's how, bro, we looked at, what was 106 and Park at here?
106 and Park is in Harlem. That's in the east. I mean, that's 106 and Park on the east side of Harlem, but I don't know where their studio was. But that's where 106 and Park is.
So TRL was down Manhattan?
TRL was in Manhattan, yeah. That was actually, but they tore that shit down, the Virgin Record Store. That shit's Forever 21 now.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really bought that shit out.
Yeah.
And TRL was right across from me.
Yeah, so my my end goal, the end goal where I see is to be like the biggest performer, the biggest artist in the industry. Like top with like Michael and them, like to where they be like, okay, this is one of those people that changed the game and changed the sound. Like, cause what he doing, I'm doing, mixing all these genres into one. And it's like, I call my music festival music. Cause I can see like, I don't know if you've seen that video with X, with 100,000 crowd overseas, when he was performing with the overalls on.
Yeah.
That's the shit I see.
Nah, that wasn't overseas.
Where was that at?
That was upstate New York. That was Woodstock.
Really? Bro, I swear to God, I thought that was overseas.
That was in New York.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was in New York, man.
Man, what? That's how I picture all my concerts.
Yo, that man's energy was crazy that day with that shit.
That's
man.
why I wear this.
Yeah?
The dog shirt.
X is important,
if
man.
you really, like everybody that I kind of looked up to and kind of, took pieces from, I got it all. I got the pot with the features, facial features with the tattoo. I got X with the chain. I got Prince with the way I dress. And Michael by the way I perform, just like knowing I'm an entertainer for people. And then I got Lenny Kravitz with the swag, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's like, that shit is everything. So
Nah,
like,
that's
I
dope.
study that shit, bro. Like, it's like with my branding and shit, I just figured it out. And plus I don't overdo it, you know what I'm saying? It's just cool and smooth. I ain't gotta be all extra, get into some shit I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, my leathers ain't too tight. Like you seen tonight, it ain't too tight. It's just like, it fit me. I'm not gonna do something that ain't me. So yeah, that's about it. But I appreciate you, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you too, man. You know, whenever you in the town, man, we definitely gonna
I'm definitely gonna come back.
We gonna do this shit. Word.
So.
Hell yeah.